to play a bit of hardcore and hopefully see someone help us like last time. In hardcore it's kind of unlikely, but we'll see. Taters, we need to choose characters that'll work well together. We really need to focus on the team dynamic here. Because hardcore is not, it's called hardcore for a reason. So, one of us needs to play ranged, the other needs to play up close. I'm assuming that'd be Witch Doctor. Then go with Crusader, you'll be up close. You have a Demon Hunter? Oh, yeah. I'll play ranged then. Question is, which of the ranged characters do I want to play? I suppose Necromancer might be a good one for this, just due to the fact that it gains the summons. Same with Witch Doctor. It's a tough choice. I could also go Wizard. Oh, hey, Sean, it's fine that you weren't on the stream earlier. You are here for this one, though, so that's wonderful. We're just playing some hardcore Diablo 3. So, here's the thing. I'm heavily considering either Witch Doctor or Necromancer. Can you hear Taters, by the way, Sean? Taters, we're not doing that today. That's not this stream. I don't know which to go with. Isn't Diablo in hell mode by default? No. And no, you can't hear him, huh? That's really weird. I thought we had fixed that. Check your permissions on the app hunter. It may be because you switched to the app on your phone instead of... Try using the headset and just talking in the in-game chat. Alright, well, we'll worry about that another time. Right now, I need to decide my character. So you're playing Crusader. I'm heavily leaning towards Witch Doctor and Necromancer just due to the fact that they get the summons. I do like the versatility of the Necromancer, it being my original character. But, okay, I'm going Necromancer. It's what I'm best at, and we're playing hardcore here, so we need to do what we know best. Okay. Also, before we start, I definitely need to make sure we're on the lowest difficulty possible. Because we're already in hardcore. Yeah, honestly, Sean, it's probably the PlayStation voice chat, but we'll worry about that another time. Alrighty. So, we have to be really careful here. Our hope is that someone just so happens to join with a high-level hardcore character and help us out. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible.
Greetings.
Captain Rumpert, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
I wouldn't just stand there if I were you, Taters.
I have long waited.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
What?
Zakharum has fallen to this.
I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Do have a little bit of gold. Gonna play a shield mancer, as that's probably the most effective way I could go about this, at least early on. Mm-hmm.
Are you Leah?
I did.
Watch out! The wounded are turning!
This is killing business.
The dead will thank you.
Militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back. They're attacking the barricades! There! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
Alrighty. I'm really hoping a rando joins like they did last stream. If we could get that to happen, that'd be great, but it's unlikely.
The rumors of torture and worse grow every day. What has happened to Tristram and its king? I once thought Leoric a great man, but it seems I was deceived. We all were. He sends our meager army against Westmarch on the morrow. What will become of us?
I returned to Honduras after 20 years. The burden of countless failures and tragedies heaped upon my shoulders. Am I being punished for helping that stranger hunt the Dark Wanderer? I always thought Deckard Cain half a madman.
I'm quite well. How are you, Sean?
Perhaps he was right. Perhaps he can banish the shadow hanging over my life.
This creature will die.
I'm okay, I think. Oh, I hope your day gets better. Okay.
Thank you for your...
Enjoy. I will
You'll
help.
need your friends reach the gate in Old Tristram. I'll run ahead to open it for them. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
Okay. This part is a tough one.
Look! A hidden cellar! Follow me!
Dark magic lingers here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
It's alright. Okay. That's fine, I ain't here tomorrow anyways.
Last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could.
Yes, I have work.
Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again, but like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
You know that annoying structure in Hangman's Alley? Yeah, what about it? Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Alrighty. You have to be really careful in areas like this.
The star fell below.
I can scrap it with a mod. Yeah, there's quite a few mods I've seen that allow that. I used this one mod at one point that completely overhauled the entirety of Hangman's Alley.
That heals you, friend.
Like it full on like revamped it, you know, gave it a few rooms off to the side, you know, where the buildings are and all that. Our best bet is to avoid extensive combat. We should only fight when we absolutely have to. Engaging every enemy we encounter is way too risky. I call it risky because we're playing hardcore mode. I might have that mod. Yeah, it's a really nice mod. It allows for a little more space in the settlement and makes it more usable. Oh, I found the objective. You know, I can't believe I'm saying this, but in the case of hardcore mode, double necro might have actually been a good plan. It's the only class I could say doubling up on could work.
It is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst.
If you'd like, I mean, you'll have to level up a bit, but
passage through old maps I found.
I think double necro could benefit us just due to the sheer numbers.
Uncle.
Thanks,
Friend,
the prophet.
Please, Uncle.
The sheer numbers that we'd get at later levels is just really beneficial.
He locked the key.
You've got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you. Leah spent all
An
night.
ally has a battle.
Did you hear? Old Vulcan has us down.
You are the black.
Not now.
Death is a part.
Thank you. Follow me.
No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's not easy, I can tell you that.
An ally has joined me, but our foes
Alrighty.
gain strength.
But no, due to the sheer numbers we get at higher levels, it's a really useful situation. Benefits us. But of course now we suffer slightly from the fact that you're slightly under-leveled. So I want you to stay back if you come into the place of all the dead.
Do not apologize. You grunt in peace.
What we need to do though is we need to coordinate. I'm slowly working on a up-close Shieldmancer bone armor build. More of a versatile build, but my main focus is Shieldmancer, which basically just means I focus heavily on defense.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Well, we're both gonna have summoning, Hunter.
Help me!
When do I unlock bone armor? I believe it was... yeah, level 19. So that's gonna be pretty late when I get my bone armor. I just finished up in the cellar.
You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
It's fine. We can get a bit of experience out in the next area. Whatever you do, don't separate from me. Especially not right now. You're way too low leveled.
That foe will die.
Retreat if you have to. We may have to flee from these enemies. They may be too tough for us at this point. Yeah, just run. Just run. We just need to avoid tougher enemies like that. Okay. That was a very risky situation. What are you doing? Don't just do random stuff out in the open. If I get Elder Ring, I'm going to get 2 hammers and bonk simps. Okay, I mean, that's one way to do things. Mm-hmm. No simping allowed in my block. Bonk. Alrighty. That's gonna lead back to where we've already been. We need to go this way. Oh, this is our objective. Okay.
I think the crown is nearby.
The biggest downside to us being here right now is that we don't have a phone, but we somehow managed. Alright, hang on. Don't go forward. No, I didn't want to switch my gear, my armor there. Okay, I'm ready.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
What'd you get? I got some pretty good boots myself. What did you get?
I am returning.
Nice. I got a pair of rare boots. Okay. So far, so good.
You found the crown. It's good to work again.
But don't get cocky.
New as the day it was
When you
placed upon the
start
Black
getting
King's
cocky,
head.
that
I
the
need
game
something
really
more than
throws
this.
curveballs at you.
I have very.
Alrighty, I'm ready when you are. I should already be geared up.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
I can sell a bunch of stuff though. Oh, hold up, I didn't mean to sell that.
From the east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in foe.
That's a better shield than what I had equipped, so I'll use it instead. Ooh, and it gives a necromancer only boost. That's good. Alright. We have to be really careful here, because this is where the enemies get real tough. For the first time, at least. They certainly get way tougher later down the line. Oh. We're already dealing with legendaries in here. Right off the bat from entering.
I will not accept this. It's not my time to die.
Oh.
My master would take pride in this.
We're in a very dangerous dungeon. Don't just stop. Corpse Lance, that's better than Corpse Explosion. Oh, hold up. Got an item over here. Oh, those were better than my current bracers, apparently. But no, little advice as someone who heavily played the Necromancer, Corpse Lance over Corpse Explosion. Corpse Lance had more range.
My name is Lockdown, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king.
I need
no
a
man
corpse.
has a greater love for his king than I had for mine. Even
That
as
is
I
not
drove my
possible.
blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
With a range of Corpse Lance makes it much more
Of that I am certain.
optimal,
He alone had
especially
the
when you're
king's
playing
ear and whispered
hardcore.
dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
No. I need a corpse. I cannot do that.
Found our objective.
I must have a corpse. I'm afraid not. I require a corpse for that.
What, when they pop out of barrels and stuff?
I'm afraid you
Ah,
require
yeah.
a corpse for that.
I am free! Now, back to my mission.
Who are
You will... Tell me.
I'm sorry,
what brought
but
you
if
to
I
this
find someone being tortured in a dungeon, I ask who they are and they say, "You will know soon enough," I'm assuming they're planning to kill me.
What made it?
I will know soon.
'Cause that's not something you typically say to someone you don't plan to immediately kill. You know what I mean?
I am Cormac, warrior of the Templar Order.
Like, that's
If it is
something the
skeleton
secret
king you
twist
seek,
villain
then you will have to
said.
fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
If you insist.
What? No! What do you say no about?
But the will of a Templar is stronger.
And Harkin to Johnny's comment. Speaking on the stream.
You were a Templar, John Dark. How could you succumb to this?
They probably want you for lunch. Probably, yeah.
The powers we serve will soon rule this world! Please forgive me. My vision was clouded by the Coven's evil magic.
And they probably would like to eat you for lunch. Or meet you for lunch. Yeah, no, probably.
Thank you for your aid. I will go with you on your hunt for the skeleton. We dare not.
I mean, they probably would like to have you over for lunch. Yeah, probably. All I know is I wouldn't trust them.
I require a corpse for that. I'm afraid not.
Get back.
Decay and rot. I cannot do that. I have trained well. No.
Oh yeah, here we go. Got my skeletons.
I'm afraid not.
That's good.
I cannot do that. That is not
I'm making
possible.
a joke just saying everything that would sound suspicious. Yeah, I kind of picked up on that.
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity.
No.
He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
I require a corpse for that.
Okay.
I cannot do that.
Try this way first. Oh look! Yeah, I've had that happen multiple times. You know, I pass by that and go everywhere else, and that turns out to be the way to the objective. I've learned my lesson.
Keep your distance from him.
Alright, we want to level you up. What?
You dare to bring the
It's too late, he's talking.
into my tomb?
On Earth. It's to level you up, hopefully, anyways. If we can get you leveled up to level 9, that would be great.
I'm afraid not.
So close. How close are you to level 9? Okay. Well, nothing we can do about that. Oh, hold up. That'll give us a little bit extra towards it. It's unlikely that you'll be level 9 for this fight, but we can hope. It's very unlikely, but we can always hope. It's fine.
I must have a call. I'm afraid not.
Luckily, he's already been hit pretty hard.
I cannot do that.
Okay, we got Leoric's crown.
The crater. This is we must get to. I am returning to town.
Okay.
I found
No, you're...
Rathma has blessed me.
This is better than my shield, and it's a necromancer item, so I'm gonna use it.
What was once one shall become four. Though the three
Tell me, idiot, of course.
It's possible.
Okay.
I need a corpse. That is not possible. I cannot do that.
This appears to be our objective.
Near a piece of the sword.
Why aren't you down here with me? There's enemy down here. You need to stick with me. Grinding on your own is not wise, and in general, grinding in hardcore mode is not a safe bet. In hardcore mode, you want most of your level ups to come from stuff like this, as it's the safest route.
We must hurry with the ritual.
I'm afraid not.
See, there you go.
Who are you to take what is regarded? Very well. Let the games begin.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not.
Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It is fallen where only the ancients may tread.
I need to go back. They know
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Don't go through yet. Or do.
So different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is I have no control over mine.
Then you must learn to master it.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me and, well, I can't really explain.
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable...
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend!
Thieves?
Who is this friend of yours?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Where is the relic?
My sweet love will save me.
Enough of fight. I cannot do that. I must have a corpse.
You won't get away from us this time! This isn't over.
Even though they never send anyone after you.
Find you.
You never see anything come of that.
Here's the what? You mean to accompany me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way! Wait, the relic is a fake! Gods,
Basically, our goal here is to become a small army. See, if we had 2 more necromancers,
there you are.
we'd be set.
Betrothed.
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you?
Unfortunately
the
not.
tones say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraged. You must be Alaric. No.
Follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass. Seek 2 tombs in the woods beyond. The warrior's rest and the crypt of the ancient.
But no, if we had 2 more players, both playing Necromancer, we'd be pretty well off. As Quadmancer is a very good setup, especially at higher levels.
Are these Alaric's people?
No. Their story is quite different. I cannot do that.
Uncle Deckard called these flying creatures death with wings.
This is where things get real dangerous because we have those purple beams. Avoid them at all costs. Would you like to hear this newish prank channel I found? Sure.
That foe will die.
Repel them, my brothers!
Nice, I got siphon blood. Let me equip it real quick. Siphon blood.
I miss Chaldean. Really? It's such an open.
I don't know why you're rushing ahead of
It
me.
thrives on trade and new ideas. There was always something new and exciting to hear or see.
The other one is over this way, dude. What are you doing? You wouldn't have even aggroed them if you hadn't gone over there. I've played this game multiple times. I know the locations. They're always facing each other.
That is not possible.
Yeah, you have to be real careful about that. This guy goes up to gangster members and goes, "What's your problem, Holmes? You got a problem with me?" Oh man, that is such an old, dumb mistake of a prank. Found it. That's such an old, dumb mistake of a prank. God, I remember so many prank channels of the early 2010s that did dumb stuff like that. It was always pranks gone wrong in the hood, but it was always staged, you know. It was never real.
This is amazing. It reminds me of being a child and searching
I read the one where those purple beams can be seen, so be real careful because I've lost multiple hardcore characters to them.
No, I must have a corpse. I cannot do that.
Well, let's not talk too much about that. Talking about that kind of stuff can get me taken down and stuff.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, unfortunately. Rules are very strict. You're not supposed to talk about content that got taken down, especially when it's for something like that.
Beat whatever traps the ancients had laid for tomb robbers. But the dead bodies of my friends testify to the folly of our arrogance.
Probably, that was a big
Greed
situation.
was our downfall.
When this is over, I could open my own little inn somewhere. If I live.
We still wouldn't be able to talk about it.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
And I'd appreciate it if you didn't risk anything. Oh, no, Sean, I wasn't talking about what you were talking about. Taters brought up a similar topic about a channel that did a live stream like that was real and it got taken down because of something that happened in it. And I told Taters that I'm not allowed to talk about content that got taken down, especially for reasons like that, because it can get me in a lot of trouble.
The temple is open. Enter and defeat the guardians within, although they are my...
None may
the inner sanctum. Rise, my brothers. Rise and do battle.
That is not possible.
You may enter our most sacred place.
And no matter. Your mother will soon share your fate, little one. The shard is mine. Fill this temple with their blood!
What did she mean my mother will share my fate? Could my mother be alive after all these years?
She has every reason to deceive us. Do not listen.
This fight was too easy. She's toying with us.
The world stone has been changed. Our children are born weak and suffer short lives. The demon Nereza promised to restore their power, but instead turned them into misshapen creatures and sent
the second
Alright. Make sure to take care of your gear and everything before we continue.
Justice must be broken so that wisdom can be reborn.
Actually, Taters, I'm dropping something for you. It's a necromancer item. You can, I literally just did. You're thinking of seasonal. It's a necromancer item, so you're gonna want it. Especially since you're focusing less on shields and defense than I am, and even I'm using one right now. Not to mention, they pretty much all increase your maximum essence, which is extremely useful. It was for some station like sheets.
From all parts of this world.
I did see a stupid ad the other day. It was for some gas station like sheets. It was saying that you can get this chick and get the side chick too, and it was a guy biting into the chick. I think I've seen what you're talking about. Yeah, one thing that I've been getting really weirded out about recently is all these businesses making advertisements, and they're always trying to use, like, modern slang, but they use slang that isn't used even by younger people anymore. Like, I can't remember what brand it was, but I saw one. The advertisement was like, you wouldn't want your drip to be, or sorry, you wouldn't want to get all wet. The only thing that should be dripping is your fit. And it's like,
please, my family's
what?
hiding in the chapel with the rest of the townsfolk. We must get to them.
Like, it was some advertisement for, like, I can't remember what it was for. I just remember it was something along the lines of, you wouldn't want to get all wet. The only thing that should be dripping is your fit. Yeah, they use slang from, like, the early 2000s that just isn't used anymore. you know, even by younger people. Like, that one, I think it was Carmack. And it's like the guy who's with his daughter, and he's like, your dad knows how to save money. I've had this whole outfit since summer camp of '96. And at the end, he shouts out, "Peep the fit." And it's like, that's something that hasn't been said since, like, 2013.
Magda, give it more time.
While you were on your hero's errand here, I captured all 3 sword people.
It was Liberty Mutual, not Carmack. You know, it's like these ads are like really freaking dumb.
It's your choice, Cain. Either.
If only I do met when my power.
I am prepared for that.
Go ahead and teleport to me, taters.
Do not fear the end.
As a joke, here's the best ad the girlfriend steals her boyfriend's credit card to go shopping, but the store is expensive and she ends up... Oh god, I hate how PlayStation always cuts the messages off.
My queen.
I cannot do that.
It's amazing how fast you caught up to me in level. Considering you're only 1 level behind me, and when you joined in, you were 4 behind me. So, we're doing really well here. Fear not, a superhero comes down and says, "Come shop at my store where we cut the prices half off," and the girlfriend ends up going out with... Oh no. That'd be a funny frickin' ad. And spends 3K. Yep. Sounds about right. Sounds like something I'd do, honestly. If given the chance.
I used to be one of them. Ordinary, untouched, until her voice came to me. Then I knew how I must serve. I must kill the one who threatens my mistress and the dark power that created her. I have been chosen.
Treasure Goblin. I can't justify spending 3K on shirts. See, it's not about justifying it. It's about rationalizing it. Like, here's how you rationalize it. Well, I won't have to worry about needing any extra shirts for a really long time. Or, assuming you're just buying super expensive shirts, you rationalize it as, well, they're really nice shirts and they'll be super worth it. Like I said, we can joke about side chicks and ads. Why not joke about cheating? Yeah, no, definitely. Ooh, I got my golem. There's a difference between saying something dark and doing something dark. Yeah, no, definitely. But at the same time, in some situations, it's best not to risk it. Totally won't ruin relationships. Oh, definitely not. If there's one thing I know for sure, it's that saying the wrong thing will not get your girlfriend to leave you. Okay, we're not getting into that, taters. That's a very, very big topic. No, we were making a joke. That's completely unrelated to what I was saying. Unsurprisingly, no one has joined to assist us yet. You gotta quit running ahead of me, taters. Alright, let's fucking remember how to look at the map here.
I need to go back.
Here we go. Okay. Taters, quit running ahead of me, man. We're in hardcore, that's dangerous. Me and my friend joke about each other. I call them nerds while I'm playing MTG. Hunter, or taters. Taters, I know you can hear me. Yeah, but you're rushing ahead of me. That's dangerous on hardcore. Dude, don't start with that.
Please, help me. It's horrible. She sucks the innards from her victims. Oh, no. No. It's too late. I hear her. The Spider Queen is coming.
Spider Queen? That is not possible. I need a corpse.
You'll need her venom to dissolve these webs. Please hurry. I can't hang here like this a moment longer. I'll go mad. Thank you. Thank you. Can we please leave this horrible place?
Or I say so. Anyway, full swing at you. I personally don't get that one, but okay. Full swing just means attack with everything. Ah, okay.
It was I am looking. The kind not you can fight.
Taters, what time is it, man? Alrighty, we're gonna call it here. Because I do have to be up in the morning. Why are you clearing your inventory? Oh, I didn't even realize you had headed back.
I need to go back.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested in.
They're not half bad either.
This is not a time for mourning. This is a time to dry our tears.
Good night, Sean. I got a pretty decent rare weapon too, being a mace. But regardless, I got a pretty decent weapon myself. Nope, not yet. I personally haven't gotten any yet. I'm selling a bunch of stuff real quick. You should just be able to drop it. You should just be able to drop it. Was it before we went out that way? Because if it wasn't like after, like if it wasn't like within after that section, like when we just came back here, then his inventory would have reset. Thank you very much. Now we're going to end it here because while I'd love to continue playing, I do have work tomorrow, so, you know. It has and will continue again sometime soon. Maybe.